Tarot. It's a movie. Not a good movie. Not even close. But it's a movie. You've landed on another movie review. I am Bobby Munson. And yes, I know a lot of the times we reserve movies like this for killer cuts. And we might still talk about this one in killer cuts, but I'm not going to be very favorable. In fact, it's going to be a very scathing review of this because this movie came to theaters. Why did it come to theaters? It says here the synopsis for tarot is when a group of friends recklessly violates the second rule of tarot readings, never use someone else's deck, they unwillingly unleash an unspeakable terror. Ooh. This is another one of those cases of give credit to the people who put the trailer together because the trailer looked great. The trailer looked creepy. Looked like you might have had some jump scares in it. They attempt some jump scares, kind of, in this movie, but none of them land. Not at all. This movie is bad from start to finish, from the script to the acting to the direction to even just the way it looks. This is one of those movies where I found myself laughing hysterically, but not because they wanted me to laugh, but because it was that terrible. It was really, really a piece of garbage. And there was no redeeming qualities of tarot throughout the entire thing. Like everything you think is going to be the case, is that straightforward. It doesn't even try to be scary. The characters are not people that are likable. You're not rooting for them. But at the same time, I'm not rooting for the villains because I don't care about them either. It is that poorly put together and that poorly constructed that it doesn't matter how you feel. There's no redeeming quality throughout tarot that makes you go, oh, that interests me, or I could see that. Actually, you know what? Okay. One redeeming quality is they talk about how the cards affected other people in the past, which means ding, 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 ding. Let's go find directors that know what they're doing and maybe turn around and make a better version of this. Tell the stories that come before this terrible one. We've seen it done before. We know that both Annabelle and Ouija, if you're horror fans, the first ones in those franchises were not good, but the sequels that preceded them, at least the second ones in those installments, were great. They were fantastic. They understood how to make a horror film. Tarot doesn't. Not yet. I mean, maybe it will in the future, but it's bad. It is there. I don't even know. Like, it is, the graphics in it look cheesy. They look like bad stock videos that someone was able to get their hands on and threw something together. Now, if I was reviewing this as somebody who was working on a project with some friends and they created this movie on a low budget just for fun and everything, I might be a little less critical. But this movie came to a theater. This movie charged people money to see it. This wasn't even a free on Netflix or Prime or anything like that, where you can at least say, well, I didn't pay any extra to see it. No, they expected you to go to a theater and pay money for this, whatever you call it. This is not even a movie. This is just flat out garbage. It is really bad on the level that its only hope is to one day have a bunch of group of people sit around, go, well, let's watch a really terrible movie and see if it's just funny. That might happen to it, maybe, if they're lucky. But I think this one's going to be so forgotten about that it won't even have that kind of factor going for it moving forward. If you caught my review of the movie The Watchers, you'll know that there is somebody within the cast of both these movies. And I'm just trying to find the name. Olwen Ferrer, I believe is how it's pronounced. So she shows up in The Watchers, shows up in this. She's exactly the same in both movies. It's the same person. It's almost as if the two exist in the same universe because there's no difference in the character. It is the same character, same purpose in every way, acted the exact same. And I just don't get it. And it was the best acting that was done in this crappy movie. By a long shot. By a big long shot. This is all kinds of terrible. It gets a big thumbs down for me. I don't know what happened, who was behind this, what they were thinking, but no, stop it. Stop it. Do not make really bad movies like this and charge people their hard-earned money to see them. Bad movie makers. Bad. Stop it. Yeah, that's the best I could do at a non-spoiler review. I hope I spoiled it enough that you don't spend your money watching it. And if you really need to see it, wait till it comes to streaming and do it that way. That is my recommendation. What else should I review, though? Again, I want you to encourage you to comment in the section below, what you thought of this and what you'd like to see me review in the future. If you're watching on YouTube, which you should be, I want you to go ahead and click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and give this a thumbs up. Leave a comment, and that helps boost OLE podcasts and allows our content to be seen all over the world. We got a lot of great contributors bringing you stuff here every single day of the week, whether it's our live shows, our long form content, or our short form content. We got something for everybody in the world of pop culture. So thank you for tuning in. As always, hope you enjoy your movie watching season, and I'll see you at the next one.